here giving up my pussy cause you mad. You showed it down. I shouldn't have to ask. Cause if you a 10, what you bought, then you have. Maybe do the math. Little bitches get crimped off. All you other bitches get left off. Good morning. Good morning and welcome to my Club of Cottontales. I am Kottontale's Mooiisstt, and welcome to my delicious Club of Cottontales, where I make random content daily because I'm a moist maker. It is Sunday morning. It is just after 7:30 a.m. and I am feeling all sorts of feels. But the main thing that I'm feeling is the content. So, let's get it spread. I got some hot cider. I got Jaded Rose loaded with our first medicine of the day. I thought about putting some crumble on it, but we don't need that kind of fucking lung buster this early in the morning. Which really, that bowl ain't even gonna get toked until I feel like it. I'm feeling pretty good. I do have company to Club of Cottontales who are gonna come and enjoy the morning toke with us. So, put two fingers in when you lick it. Mulatto. Fucking A. You know, I don't even feel like Mulatto has music on her own, but god damn does she get on the track with other people. Like, I literally don't think I've actually came across a song that was just her. She was only featured in other things. Now, if you just happen to be tuning into our Club of Cottontales for this glorious Sunday morning, one thing you should know is that Sunday I don't usually make content. Really, I only make content if I feel like it. I haven't made much content this week because life has been just going at the speed of crazy. When I woke up this morning, I was kind of thinking of like what I wanted to go do. I kind of wanted to go outside and do a yoga sesh, but it's too cold outside right now. If I go outside right now, my knee is going to lock up and I'm going to be in more pain than pleasure. So, I figured what a great way to wake up, warm up, but here in Club Cottontale, spend a few hours here, and then spend the midday just doing like a really nice stretch and sweat sesh. I got weighed at my Social Security appointment the other day, and I'm proud that I haven't gone over 300, but we have gained a little bit of weight. But like Tess Holliday said, I may have gained weight, but I'm alive. You go through so much craziness in your life that if you gain 5, 10, 15 pounds, who gives a fuck? You're alive, you're striving, you're fighting on and doing your damn thing. Who gives a fuck if you got a little extra junk in your trunk? So, I do feel like, though, that it's, like, gained just on my face. I was already kind of feeling like my face was a little roly-poly, and I was like, what is this? And I weighed myself, and I'm like, well, that's what it is. I feel like it's, like, right here is where it all went. um, okay, we got... Did I spread the content there? I did! Okay, good. Alright. That spread. Let's spread it on the other places. Get some good spreadage this morning. We had a individual who popped in, but they didn't leave an opinion and they didn't say hello. So I'm gonna say that you're a random unmoist motherfucker who came across this and you don't know what the fuck it is. So you're like, oh, I'm not gonna watch this. Or maybe not. Maybe you're incognitally watching still and silently judging me. I don't give a fuck. Oh, did I not? I guess I didn't copy and paste it. It's not pasting anything. I'm like, excuse me. I feel like our company should be coming soon, because it's 7:42. The company is my baby daddy. Saturday daytime and nighttime into Sunday daytime and afternoon is daddy-daughter time, whereas every other time is mommy time. I have Saturday into Sunday for myself, and then I get a few hours each day sometimes, depending on like his work schedule or how he's feeling. Because if he comes home tired, there's no reason to have him watch her for a few hours. Um, like maybe watch her for a little bit so I can have some medicine, but when he's tired, there's no point in having her watch the whole time because he's most likely gonna fall asleep. Um, I like being the primary care provider for my daughter. That is one thing that I'm just super appreciative of. Alright, so we are live right motherfucking now. Come say hello to me, Cottontales. I'm sharing the content on my Facebook page. You can get to the Facebook page by simply hitting the one and only link that's available on my YouTube page. Cottontale is Mooiisstt. Mooiisstt with double O's, double I's, double S's, and double T's. So, Mooiisstt indeed, and the link is exactly spelled the same way. Takes you to my Facebook page that is named appropriately the same. Cottontale is Mooiisstt. So I just shared, oh wow, the O face I'm getting in this fucking, the beginning thing. So I always start with, giving you guys some love. And I usually smile, but this time it got me like, like I'm doing like an O face. I'm here for it. I'm not mad at it. It's like I look surprised. Like what are you surprised at, bitch? You're the one that started the meeting. What do you have to be surprised about? Is anyone else a morning person? Or is it just me? A lot of people assume that I like smoke buco amounts of marijuana in the morning to feel like this. I have not had any marijuana in my system since yesterday at like 10 p.m. I'm the type of person that marijuana doesn't help me sleep. It actually affects my sleep. If I smoke before bed, I'm going to be awake for at least an hour. Marijuana is the type of thing that it wakes me up. It is a medicine. It's my coffee. It doesn't do what it does for majority of the people who are loud and proud about smoking marijuana. Most people who use it as medical marijuana, they're not as per se open about it. For me, I don't give a fuck if you smoke it recreationally, medically. I just want you to do you. You know what I mean? I'm not a fan of people who drink alcohol, but go about your damn life. You know what I mean? I am not here to tell you what you should do in life. I'm simply here telling you what I do in life. You know what I mean? Oh, man. I got a picture from a cutie. We'll have to look at that. My hands are palmy. I would look at all fucking cute. I show you guys, but he's mine. He's so fucking cute, though. I'm pretty excited for this upcoming Saturday. I'm not gonna lie, like, I'm definitely looking forward to spending time with my sister, especially because I want to, potentially bring, like, some arts and crafts. But maybe not. I'm almost thinking, like, I don't know yet. I'm so excited for next Saturday. It's gonna be nice to have some, interactions with people in person. The only in-person social interaction I got this weekend was Dr. McSexy for my Social Security disability appointment, and then, the interactions with my baby daddy, which we should see if he is, because I am sort of ready to tokaloke. Oh man, so I'll show you guys in the chat for anyone that happens to be here. So I use this emoji. I don't even think it's emoji. Well, old school emojis, back when we actually did emojis for ourselves. Like a smiley face was not a semicolon. What the fuck is that? Because a semicolon is the one with the comma and the dot. What's the one with the two dots? What the fuck is that called? An asterisk is the star. Anyways, I don't know what the fuck those two dots are. But you do the two dots and then you would do a parenthesis on either side of it to make a smiley face. And that became an emoji. So I feel like this is like a cat emoji or just like this smile. Which I do a lot. So, but I've had people who have started to recognize when I am typing, because I put that little symbol. Like I had posted anonymously, and then I was chatting with someone in the comment section, and they straight up said, based off that little symbol you just did, I'm pretty sure I know who this is. And I'm just like, it gave me such stupid anxiety. I was like, thanks. Like, there's a reason why I posted anonymously, and now I'm just thinking I gotta remember when I post anonymously to not do my mannerisms. You know what I mean? Because like I'm the type of person I like to convey a feeling in my text messages as best as I can. Aspot is working so lovely this morning. Had a beautiful Sunday. Yes, beautiful, beautiful Sunday. He shaved, which I was worried that when he shaved the little bit of facial hair he had, that he would look even younger than he already is. But, like, I almost think he looks better without the little bit of facial hair that he was rocking, so. I mean, he's 22, so obviously he's young. He's gonna look like he's fucking young. You know what will be interesting, though, and this is what I'm super intrigued by, is when we go out with each other. I want to see who gets carded. Because every single time I have had a boyfriend who was younger than me, most of my boyfriends have been younger than me, let's be honest on that, um, they always think that I am younger than they are. And I'm usually like 5 years older, right? So I am 10 years plus older than him. So it should be interesting to see if, like, who gets carded. I think we both will get carded because, like, I look young and he is young, so of course he looks young. Wheels, good morning. Well, actually, 8, 9, 10. Hey, it is actually still morning for you. Because 9, 10, 11 a.m. It's still morning for you. Good morning, Wheels. How you doing? How you doing? Uh, I'm doing rather good, obviously. I wish that I could sleep in though. Well, that moment when she let it cool off so much that it's just cider. It's not even hot anymore. Oh. Oh, you're doing good. That's great to hear, man. Yeah, no, I woke up at like 6:30 this morning, which like clockwork. Like my daughter wakes up about 6:37, and the same thing for me. Enter. Welcome to Club Cottontail. So now we have our company for our morning toke.
I just finished her cheese omelet.
What's that?
I finished her cheese omelet.
Oh shit, fancy. Got a cheese omelet for breakfast.
It's super easy.
Huh?
I said it's super easy.
Oh, I know. It's fancy.
Last week she had French toast. Every Sunday I try to make breakfast. I'm not just gonna fucking throw a waffle in there. That's a Saturday morning posy thing. Huh.
I just like, because I do French toast sometimes, but I feel like French toast is easier than cooking eggs by themselves, because eggs, there's like you have to do it in a certain way, or all of a sudden one egg is like burnt and part of the egg is still runny.
Oh, got it.
You know what I mean?
I've gotten the omelet down over the years.
Well, I can do an omelet too. It just, it's fancy. It takes more effort than dipping bread in egg and just slapping that in a pan.
True. I did.
You know what I mean?
I had to grate some
That's
cheese.
that's what I was meaning by it's fancy because you have to make sure that it's evenly cooked and everything.
Is that cider?
Yeah, it is cider.
I did also cook some, or grate some.
Should be going to the dispensary day. Yes, I actually went to the dispensary yesterday morning. I think something smells amazing. Probably the cheese omelet that he just made. But cheers to anyone that's doing a wake and bake or just having their first toke of the day. For me, I'm having my first toke of the day. If you want, man, you can close that.
No.
Okay.
I'm only in here for that. I don't need to close it.
Well, I was like...
It's just like Junior in the car. She's just like this.
Cheers to Wheels if he happens to be token, because it's already, you know, it's later for him. It's almost 11 a.m. for him. Oh man, I feel like I'm gonna be wrecked a little bit. My first hit always wrecks me a little bit. This one's gonna be like half recreational, half medicine. What's up?
Original umbrella.
Yeah, I feel like it looks really good with Lada. Like just the color design. I feel like it looks really good with the skin.
Is that the name of the skin?
Lada, yeah. I feel like it stands for Lada Taco.
Huh.
Like a Lada Taco, and she's a thick taco. But yeah, her name is Lada.
Actually, it makes me want chalupa.
It does look like a chalupa, doesn't it? Because the bread is like thick. Definitely, I get chalupa or flatbread vibes from it too. I've said that a few times.
Which aren't real chalupas at Taco Bell, I found out.
Wait, what?
Oh yeah, a few weeks ago on one of the Fridays, went out to the Mexican food, and I got a tamale and a chalupa. I'm like, oh, at a Mexican restaurant, it's gonna be so good. And they serve it, and it was a hard shell with like a salad inside with meat that laid on its side. So you ate it like a taco salad, except you were able to like break off the
It's
shell.
like an open-faced taco salad.
Yeah, and that was their chalupa. So I wonder, is the chalupa from Taco Bell?
Taco Bell is American Mexican.
Yeah, so that's what I was
Let's
like.
be honest.
That's
on
what I
that.
expected when I got that. I was like, huh. But I was breaking the shell and dipping it in beans and cheese.
Well, I will smoke a bowl for you. My anxiety this week, I went through, like, you guys already knew that I ran out on Friday night, but I just basically was like, I actually did really good. I had one bowl that I smoked at the end of the night, and then I actually didn't finish it, so then when I woke up Saturday morning, I had a hit, and then I got more medicine then. With my Social Security appointment that happened on Friday, and then my next Social Security appointment coming up here in like 8 days, my anxiety has been through the roof. So I have been smoking more. Plus, I have been wanting company. I've just been depleted of social interaction, so anytime I can get someone to share a bowl with me, there is a person here. I swear I'm not just passing this off into oblivion when it goes this way. But, when my anxiety's up or I share it, it goes faster, so I probably will. I'm doing alright. I think that, let's see, today's Sunday. I think Tuesday I'll probably have to pick up some more. I am happy with what I got, though. I was able to get some of that Cinderella's Dream, you guys. You already know Smoky Point does me good. $30 eighths, so it's not as expensive as street value, but it's really good quality. Like, I could get an eighth for, like, $20, to be honest. They have some cannabis that is that cheap. But you get what you pay for, and I did buy one of the $20 eighths, and it went faster. I feel like the more higher potency marijuanas do a little bit better for me. Oh, he says good morning, Miss.
Oh,
Wheels says good morning.
Yeah, they are doing a try not to eat product, and JoJo Siwa has an ice cream that has sprinkles in it. I did not know that. We may have to get some.
Apparently, everyone that tries it says, like, have you ever had cotton candy ice cream? And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, this is like that on crack. Like,
I don't know if I'd like it then.
no, like, because usually it tastes like artificial sweeteners. Apparently, her cotton candy ice cream, you put it in your mouth, it's the texture of ice cream, but you think it's cotton candy. I watched a lot, like, I love JoJo Siwa,
Yeah.
so I've watched a few of her videos. But yeah, apparently, it melts in your mouth like cotton candy, but it's the texture of ice cream. Like, it's literally cotton candy ice cream.
That's neat. Again, I'm not the biggest cotton candy fan.
She also has one that I forget the name of it, but it's like a fruity one, like a tutti frutti.
She's probably going crazy with her little fork.
That's what it sounds like. Um, I always do a little double double, so
Sure, we'll check on her. How you liking it, Junior? Is it good?
oh, I'm so glad you're able to pop in, Wheels. I wish that you lived closer. And I also am going to be a little bit sad when I eventually change my last name. We won't have the same initials anymore. Because I'll be Amp when I eventually switch it. I had a dream that I had changed it and I was like, I want to say I was like at a DMV or something like that. But they just were like, uh, Mrs. Princess, Ms. Princess, is there a Mrs. Princess here? And I'm just like, here. And, like, there was a few snickers and everything. It was a very realistic dream. But I remember the person just being like, this is beautiful. This is really unique. I'm assuming that you created it for yourself? And I'm like, oh, yeah. And then, like, the dream was just, like, a fading out of them asking, like, random questions. The last one was, like, said something about the spelling, but I don't plan on changing the spell of princess, so um, that was kind of interesting. I did think about it for a second. I thought about putting a K where the C was. It looks weird. It looks like prink, prink. Guess it just doesn't. When I look at it, I can't pronounce it correctly. It's weird. It's weird how, like, kind of like the word cesspool. Whenever I spell the word cesspool, I don't like spelling that with a K. But traditionally, I love taking traditional C words and making them with a K, like complete. Oh yeah, that'd be good with a K. So would career. But the word cesspool, just the K doesn't feel right. Or princess, it just doesn't feel. I feel like that cess. Whenever it's that cess,
I think
like a
I've seen them
K.
both in Mortal Kombat.
Well, yeah, obviously I've seen it there too. But whenever I see it, like I just kind of like session.
Yeah.
But I don't know how to explain it. It's like my brain just sees the K with the S's and it comes out Kess, not Cess. You know what I mean? Which is is interesting. I mean, a K and a C do make about the same sound. Like I think a C is a K and a K is a K. Like there's there's like a K, K and a K, K, like K and K. That's the main difference between a C and a K. Oh, the American English language. Oh man, yeah. I love a good medicine. Like my brains were all over the place, so I was in an exuberant mood. But I almost would say that I was a bit too exuberant. I was having a bit of a um, excitement panic attack, for lack of better terms. Um, people are so used to people having anger attacks or sadness and things like that. They're not used to someone having it in the opposite direction. But with someone like myself, where it's a mood disorder, it can go any portion of the spectrum. My brain is overly excited right now, and now that I have a bit of medicine in me, I can just feel how it's like less squealy and more like, hey, come chill with me. Still in an exuberant mood. It's a beautiful morning, you guys. It's absolutely beautiful outside right now. I cannot wait to go out and get my yoga on when it's a little bit warmer. It's just I can still see the dew glistening on things. It's like my knee is literally hurting thinking about it. Put up my bunny rabbit bitches, blowing out some smoke. Cause cheers to my wheels and any other little contents that happen to be here. close to gone, so. Unless you want the last hit.
No.
Alright.
Thank you.
You're not overly...
No.
Okay. I'm making sure. Ooh, I should use the last hit to do a little snizzity snap. Snip snap. Okay, so these are purple. And I feel like in the viewfinder for you guys it shows up purple, but for some reason when I go through the camera... I'm living for that way too much. Anyways, when I go to the camera, well, actually, you can kind of see right there. You can kind of see how it really is like this. Oh gosh. So in this, it looks more blue, so like this looks purple, but that looks blue. I'm having way too much fun. I love cameras. Like, I personally just any kind of art medium gets my body all sorts of moist, but especially photography and like I don't know what it would be calling because when you put it on paper, it's like scrapbooking is the best way to like say it, but you can also do it with items. Like I almost want to like cluster art maybe. Like I make collages, so you would take a bunch of different images to make like something else. Sometimes it's a bigger image, sometimes it's just like a collection of things. I love that shit. Kind of like a Zen garden. I love going to like the Japanese gardens in Portland. That place is so fucking beautiful because it's just the way it's laid out. I imagine from up above, it's like a giant Zen garden itself. Like it's just so beautiful. But anyways, I wants to do a little snap. Wait, we want to get Lotta in it. Okay. Yeah, now we'll put the link on it. You know, for anybody that happens to be on my Snapchat and didn't already find the content of the Mooiisstt Maker. Oh, I already know who that opinion's from, but, you know, thank you regardless. You like Kottontale, so do I, but we get individuals who like penis. They like the dick. I do too, so whether you like dick or you like Kottontale, that is your opinion, not mine. My opinion is I don't give a fuck what you put, because I enjoy my content regardless. I also am really happy that I decided to use Lotta. I was using my Tron Kottontale. I don't know why. Like, she just gives me... I'm gonna have to use her a good amount before the end of the year, because she just gives me such Tron vibes. And I feel like Tron and 2020, I don't know, they feel very close together. You know, we should look and see when Tron took place, because Tron was one of those movies made in the 80s but took place in the future. It could literally be placed in the 2020s for all I know. It's been a hot minute since I've seen some fucking Tron action, so... Come say hello. I just realized that Lotta has a taco on her chest. She literally, it's like, but it's the boy. Because he doesn't have the little eyelashes, because that's what dictates feminine versus masculine. Which is bullshit, because most guys that I know have the most immaculante eyelashes that you ever... They have beautiful long eyelashes, and I got short, stubby nubs. That's what I got. Those are the eyelashes that I got. Oh my god, is a cat gonna pop out of that box?
So I had to give her room service under the table.
Oh.
She wouldn't eat over there. So I had to give her room service under the table.
There's a kitty cat. I love cats. Cats are literally the greatest thing ever. Oh. Wait. Oh. Hey! Hold up! Oh. Oh shit. that was unexpected. Okay. Yeah. Fuck. I just, I was doing a snap, right? And then I noticed that someone that I chat with on Snap had sent me a snap. Snaps, really. It was plural. More than one. And I was not, that was very unexpected. Okay. You know, I should have expected it. From them, I should have expected that. Jesus fuck. Okay, well, that's alright. Okay. Oh, that's moist. Like, like, okay, so, for anyone who doesn't know, my favorite word is cunt. My favorite word is cunt, but my second favorite word is definitely moist. Actually, I'd say moist is my favorite word, cunt being the second one. I feel like they're so close together, but definitely moist is my favorite word. I love that word so fucking much. So when I started my channel, you know, creating my club of Cottontales and my content to boot, I just knew that I wanted to have a word that was just going to symbolize being you. You know, just being yourself 100%, regardless of what any motherfucker thinks of you. Especially the ones up in here. You know, anyone dealing with similar behavioral disorders to myself, you know what I'm talking about. And fuck them. You know what I mean? Love yourself, and you will be loved for who you are. And I just wanted a word for that. You know what I mean? Most people have words for that. They would call it, you know, I don't know, like there's so many other words for it. It's just a positive word that people would use for being themselves. You know what I mean? There's so many different ones and lots of people that do make their own. I can't even think of one right now because to be honest, for me, being myself is being moist. Like I can't even think of one of the other words that I would have used before that because that's what it is. You know what I mean? So I'm always, like my title says, moist, moist. Because moist, that's water. That's cider. That's pussy juice. That's semen. That's moist. You know what I mean? I'm not changing that definition. Who wants to change the definition of moist? Not I. It's wet indeed. But I add extra consonant and vowels, elongate it, making it moist. You know, any elongation of the word moist. If you say moist, I don't think you're saying my moist. Just being straight up. If you go moist, any elongation of the word, whether it's short or long, that is my moisture. And that's just simply to be you. It's a positivity. It's a mantra. It's just living your life and doing what you enjoy. You know what I mean? Fucking A. But on that note, right now, I'm extra moist. I'm just moist. Because that snap was moist. I don't expect it. Fucking, oh, fucking gorgeous. Well, fucking A, thank you. So I did a snap. If you guys follow me on Snapchat, you guys saw the picture I took yesterday. It's pretty fucking gorgeous. Oh, and then I took that one with my glasses. Still equally as gorgeous, but this one is especially a gorgeous because I did coif it in a way as if I was modeling. This is just like a fun picture that I was taking for someone. This one I was actually coiffing myself. I was positioning myself in a certain way. I was finding the light of my window to shine on my face, and it also shines into my eyes. You can see, you know, different tones of brown in my eyes. My hair is looking amazing. You know, a little bit of makeup. The light is hitting my highlights just right. Like, it's a really good picture, and I've gotten a lot of wonderful, moist as fuck feedback from people, and I really appreciate it. I love myself the most. Like, when I look in the mirror, I want to fuck myself. You know what I mean? Like, I genuinely find myself attractive. So, when people tell me I'm gorgeous, for the most part, like, I don't really like it, but especially when someone compliments me on something that I felt gorgeous, it just makes me feel extra gorgeous. You know what I mean? And especially in this picture, like, I feel gorgeous, but there's some portions of it that I kind of don't like. Like, when I look at my face, I'm like, damn, my face is kind of round. You know what I mean? And that was me, you know, kind of focusing on something I don't like, and that's not good. So I steer to the otherness that I do like the shape of my lips, my nose, and especially my nose. My nose is something that I spent years of my life hating, straight up hating my nose, because I got made fun of it the most. I still kind of get made fun of it sometimes about my nose, but especially when I was younger, I constantly got made fun of for my nose. And it's so fucked up. You know what I mean? Like, I have a beautiful islander nose. You know what I mean? And the fact that all these motherfuckers just wanted to make fun of me because they, had never seen someone that looked like me. Most of the time they were jealous, you know what I mean? Because I was a pale, exotic goddess and they weren't going to be that because they don't have my genetic code. But I did. I spent years hating my nose when I was younger. It wasn't until my like late teens into my 20s is when I really started to love my nose. And when I got this piercing, I had always wanted this piercing for the longest time. I felt like it would help distract from the shape of my nose. And I just think that it would look really good on me, which it does. But I'm glad that I learned to love my nose before I got the piercing, because for me, if I need to do something to aid myself to love myself, I'm going to do it. But I want to try to love myself as organically as I can, how I am. But just having a picture that, a lot of people have been giving me really positive feedback, and there is some things in the picture that I'm like, looking at myself like, ugh, you know what I mean? It just helps me to not look at that and to look at the positive, like how beautiful my eyes are, the shape of my nose, the shape of my lips. I've always loved my lips, so it can get kind of conceited when I talk about that, because like my teeth and my lips are my favorite. Um, I have been trying to get back into a habit of dental. In high school and before, I was one of those kids, like, I brushed and flossed daily. Like, I had beautiful white teeth. Um, no one ever really noticed that I had these because my teeth were so white. You know what I mean? I want to get back to that. I have a lot of, like, staining down here, and that's from previous years of not taking care of my teeth. Also, marijuana, when you smoke it as flower, your teeth are the type of surface that they can resonate if you're not careful. So I'm sure some of that is probably like resonation that I didn't take care of because I wasn't flossing and brushing like I'm supposed to. That's the only way your teeth get yellow and stuff. Like, even if you're smoking constantly, but you're brushing your teeth are going to stay white. I know this because I was a smoker from like the age of late 19. I was almost 20. Or no, that was when I got my tattoo. Did I smoke a cigarette before I got my tattoo or after? I think it was after? Shit, it's been so long since I quit. I quit cold turkey back in 2014, March of 2014. So it's been 6 years. But I was a cigarette smoker for a few years in my early 20s. And I always had white teeth. Like, people didn't know I was a cigarette smoker. They're like, you have such pearly whites. I'm like, thank you. I'm like, I brush and floss daily. So I'm trying to get back in the habit of that. Which I've been doing pretty good. There's nothing like potentially kissing someone as motivation. You know what I mean? Just saying. Exactly. See, I was monologuing as I usually do, but fucking Wheels with the hashtag Mooiisstt. He knows what's up. That's because he himself is a moist motherfucker. mm. Mm. It's cold cider now, but it's still really good. I prefer it warm because the warming sensation is great on the throat. But there's a lot of vitamin C in hot cider. I'm one of those people who's prone to getting seasonal colds and stuff like that, and I've actually haven't really had that much issues with the sinus and stuff like that this season. I've had issues with my leg, especially now. They my leg and hip is in so much pain still from my exam on Friday, because he basically was trying to pull my leg out of socket, and had to like a great example is like, here's your kneecap, right? And then you have the meat above it and the meat below it. He had his hands on those portions and he was like going like that and pushing it all sorts of ways, and then like pulling on it, and then having me bend my leg, and then he put pressure down, but then I have to push up. I could do all those things, and I was telling him like I can do these things, but I'll be in pain afterwards. Like he asked me if I could do a squat, which I can. I can do a squat, but there's grinding in my knee and there's pain in my hip. But I do these things because a body in motion stays in motion. Like I was told that I would be in a wheelchair before I was 30. The fact that I'm almost 34 and I'm mobile, I am proving the doctors that helped me when I was younger wrong. You know what I mean? But it is shitty that I do have these things, and it's the sort of thing that, whereas I don't feel like my physical attributes are 100% hindering to me working, they are hindering probably like 50, almost to 75% of the time at most jobs. I had a job. It was a telemarketer. Most people think, oh, that would be an easy job for you. No, I got in trouble because I had to stand up. I'm not going to get emotional. Don't get emotional. Okay. I was working and my knee and hip started to lock up. So usually I can straighten it and that helps, but sometimes I have to get up off where I'm sitting. Like I can't sit for too long. And I had to stand up and I got in trouble for standing. I wasn't allowed to stand and do my job for some reason. Like I guess it was distracting to the other people. I don't know. But I was only doing it because of my hip. Like I had to. You know what I mean? I I couldn't be sitting. You know what I mean? And they go, "Oh, you can wait for your break." And it was a sort of thing like they knew I had the physical attributes, but they don't care. You know what I mean? Like most jobs don't care. They hear that you have a physical attribute and they're not going to hire you. And even if I did find a job that I could hire, it's not going to make me enough money to live. You know what I mean? It's a stupid double-edged sword. But how fucked up is that? Like if they would have just let me stand for the 10, 15 minutes that I needed, I wouldn't have had to sit back down and spend the next half hour until break crying because I was in so much pain. I actually end up like at break, I limped to my break, which we didn't have any elevator, so I had to limp downstairs to go outside to get fresh air because there was no way I was going to stay in that fucking building. And everyone thought I was, like, a lot of people were, like, being really fucked up, saying that I was playing it up and that I wasn't actually feeling any pain. And it's just because you look at someone super young and you don't think they're going to have health issues like that. Like, I'm sorry that I was born with a hip problem when I was a baby and that it's caused issues very much all my life. Like, it's just fucked up that like there was so much I had to deal with. I had to deal with the physical pain, and then I had to deal with the assholeness of the people. And it wasn't just people; it was my brain too, because I deal with the mental side of it. I ended up getting sent home because one of the people went to my boss and was like, "Amber's crying. Like she's in so much pain, but she doesn't want to come to you because she's scared and she needs the money." Um, I remember there was Carlotta and there was this other lady. The other lady was much more nicer, and she came downstairs. She was going to have a cigarette, and like I was just off in the corner whimpering to myself, and she came over and was just like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "No." I was like, "Do you remember when I stood up about an hour ago?" She's like, "Yes." And you had to sit back down. I'm like, "Yeah." I was like, "I needed to stand up because my leg was jarred up. Me sitting for that next half hour completely just it debilitated me into pain. That's why I didn't make any phone calls." And they sent me home. I ended up losing that job. You know what I mean? Because I couldn't physically do the job, and it's just so fucked up that like people are never gonna understand that. You know what I mean? And like my physical attributes, they don't flare up constantly. Like I don't know what's gonna trigger anything that goes on in my body. I spend a good portion of my life and still learning my triggers, but when it comes to my body, it's a finite between sitting and standing. Like here in Club Cottontail, I'm on my bed, and sometimes I just put up with pain because I don't want to get up and stretch for whatever reason. I'm enjoying Club Cottontail for the mental, so I just know that, hey, put up with pain for 2 hours and then I'll stretch afterwards, or just lay down or something, you know what I mean? But Right now my hip's hurting. And it wouldn't be like, it would be a little bit better if I had like an actual like gaming setup with a nice chair and stuff like that. Like I'm just sitting on a I think it would be considered a day bed because it has a back to it and sides and one open side. So I think this is considered a day bed. I'm pretty sure. At least when I purchased it, that's what it was underneath. So, sitting on my day bed on my memory foam mattress, which the memory foam mattress is good for sleeping, but not so much for sitting. And it's still the sort of thing like I can't sleep on my left side, and it's so shitty. Especially when I was pregnant, like that was the roughest shit ever because um, they actually say that laying on your left side is better for the baby. So I spent a lot of portion of my pregnancy with hip pain. No wonder when I finally got the epidural, my whole left leg just went completely numb. It was like, oh wow, this is in pain. Here's medicine. uh, I I hate how much doing the Social Security journey, it's just basically you spend your life trying to be mindful on not thinking about how broken you are, and then you have to go to these appointments where you basically are telling them exactly how broken you are, and you have to think about it. You know what I mean? I do my best to not think about those things on a daily basis. So now I have to think about all of the things that I struggle with in one day and tell it to these people, because if I don't, I'm not going to get my benefits. You know what I mean? I have to be 100% honest about what I go through, because that's what they're trying, basically they're trying to prove that I can work and I have to prove that I can't, which is so fucked up because like I wish I could work. That's like the most worst double-edged sword of all of this, is I wish that I didn't have any physical or mental elements so I could just work. Like right now, I could go work. I could be working. You know what I mean? Like work in the downtimes that I'm not taking care of my daughter. Like I just wish that I could, or even work around her and potentially have. Well, I don't know if I'd want her to be in daycare, but anyways, you know what I mean? Like I wish that my body and brains gave me the option to work. You know what I mean? My therapist works with me on the aspects of that I can do volunteer things. You know, what I do in the household is work. I work every single day, except for the days I'm not, like right now, with my daughter. You know what I mean? That is a job, and just making sure that I get up is a job. So I do work each and every day, but man, that's why I'm super glad I have my club of Cottontales. Just like this time around, I am 100% utilizing uh, my platforms to just keep my brains in check and keep me going, trucking along in life, and do all of the things that I have to do. Like, I want to be able to have this meeting for a few hours, so I might, here in about a half hour, stretch a little bit just so I can sit for a bit longer. Um, when I'm being super mindful, we do that every 2 hours when I'm doing content. I'll stretch, but only if the meeting's going to be longer than 4 hours. Like generally speaking, the content's only like 2 or 3 hours, so usually I'm fine. But with the pain from my exam, it's more like I have to stretch every half hour to an hour, so that's why it's time. The cider has also worked its way through my body. I'm like, oh, I have to go pee. Yay. Mm-hmm. Ah, delicious. I love the title. The title's so good. It's just content. Moist maker. I am, and I love my face. The initial face for the the vid is my heart, but I'm like, I'm making like such a surprised O face. It's so good. Like I look so cute. It's so cute. Oh man. Alright, so I'll be RB as I have that. Alright, bye. Bye, Wills. Have a wonderful Sunday. Peace out, man. It was good to have you here for a moment. A little bit of chizzy chazity. Oh, shit. I just now saw the message before the hashtag moist. He's like, see you later. I will be losing internet for about an hour and a half to 2 hours. That's crazy. That was 20 minutes ago. So he stuck around to my monologues. That's a moist motherfucker. I can only imagine. He lives in Florida, so I can only imagine what will be causing the power outages. But I got the tinkle, so I'll be right back. All right. Good morning from the beautiful Pacific Northwest. I'm Amber, your moist maker. You can find me as Cottontale is Moist on YouTube. So for this very deliciously beautiful Sunday morning, it is currently just after 8:30 a.m. for me. I decided to come here to Club Cottontale and just utilize it the way that I do. We are going to play a bit of Fortnite. Not too much because I did forget. I don't know. I forgot. Like, because I had intended to put my braces on. I need to make sure to wear my braces at night, and I'm supposed to wear a daytime one. I need to get into that habit more often. But anywhoosies, um, because I didn't wear my braces last night, we won't be able to game too much because my hands will potentially seize up. But it looks like we get some good work on the XP extravaganza. I just like morning meeting, so before noon I will most definitely be ending it. I definitely want to go out and go for a walk, or at least do a nice little stretch and yoga sesh in my backyard. It is absolutely beautiful this morning. It's still too chilly outside. Let's actually see what is even the temperature. Oh boy. Oh, yeah, it is 30 degrees outside. In the sun, it feels like 37. But my backyard is still pretty shady. It's a shady bitch. So it's supposed to be a high of 47 today. Hey! Also, my phone had an update, and I am not digging this. Like, I don't dig some of the things. Some of the things are annoying. So, I have messaged my friend that I was supposed to meet yesterday. I assume that he, you know, has been uberly busy. He had to put his puppers down. Puppers down. 13-year-old puppers. But hopefully he's doing well. But on the aspect of, like, us meeting, because, like, he is a person that I had met from an app, and that was going to be our first time meeting, I don't want to say I'm glad, but I'm not, like, sad. Maybe I am even a little bit glad that we weren't able to meet yesterday, only because I am feeling a real, like, vibe and connection with the guy that I asked out on a date for this upcoming Saturday. He actually just sent me a text message. Um, I'm pretty excited to see where that could go. And I'm the type of person that I'm monogamous with a poly mindset. So for like me, I don't want a shit ton of boyfriend and girlfriends. That's not my jam. You know what I mean? But I don't want to be hindered from flourishing a connection that might come about. You know what I mean? It's the sort of thing like, let's say I had a girlfriend. You know what I mean? And then we've been together for like a month or something like that, committed to each other. You know. And I meet someone that I feel that sort of spark and vibe that I felt with her when I first started talking to her, right? And basically what I would do is first I would tell my fucking girlfriend, like, hey, I met someone that, you know, has sparked like a chemistry and connection, and we would already have previously discussed if it was in our relationship to be allowing our emotions and feelings going to other people or not. You know what I mean? So it'd either be the sort of thing where she would be like, oh, that's wonderful, you know, or like she would then voice her feelings, because it's also the sort of thing that you can think that you might act a certain way. Like, you think that you might be totally fine with your boyfriend or girlfriend giving their romantic energy to someone else, but then it happens and you don't like it. But she would need to be honest about that and be like, okay, so I know we discussed you potentially having flirtationships or things like that, but this doesn't make me feel very uncomfortable. Like, I don't even want to know what they look like because it's giving me so much anxiety. And basically I'd be like, okay, no worries. Like, I don't need to flourish that. That's the whole point of, like, communicating it. And if, like, for some reason, like, if I still kept those feelings, I would then share it. Because when you don't share those feelings, that's when it becomes cheating. You know what I mean? But for me, I have never, like, every single time I've had a boyfriend, because I've never had a girlfriend. I asked one girl out back in the day, and Dana ruined me. I'm so scared to even flirt with girls because of what Dana did to me, but it is what it is. But every boyfriend I've had, it's been a 100% monogamous relationship. I had one boyfriend who was okay with me flirting, but only with girls. And it mainly was the sort of thing, like, I never really wanted to flourish that because I just knew that he wasn't comfortable with it. But I had girlfriends that would be like, hey, your girl's really cute, can I kiss her? And he'd be like, and he'd ask me, he's like, do you want to? Like, and I'm like, I do. And he was totally okay with it, but it was that's that communication bit, you know what I mean? But that's just it, is like, that's probably like the extent of it. And even then, that was like once in a great while. Like, I'm blushing even thinking about it, because like when I'm in a committed relationship, I only think about them. Like, it's just, that's why I'm monogamous with a poly mindset, because like, I don't know if I'm going to make a new connection with someone, you know what I mean? Or what it's going to be, but I don't want to be hindered from that, you know what I mean? Just communication is the key. Man, that was super fun. I got to kiss a lot of girls in that relationship. That was always fun, and it's always great because the girl was always the one that asked him, like, can I kiss her? And then he'd be like, do you, like, don't ask me, like, you need to ask her. And I'm like, oh, I would gladly do it. But man, he also thoroughly enjoyed when I would notice people at a bar. Because if I notice an attractive person, it's the sort of thing, like, I will totally oogle on someone with them. But there's a difference between, like, oogling together and oogling when trying to hide it from the other person. And that's, like, that was one of the things that actually demolished that romantic relationship, is that towards the end of our relationship, I'd catch him looking at people and not wanting to acknowledge it. Like, you just looked at that ass. It's a good ass. Acknowledge that you looked at the ass, because if you're not acknowledging it, you're hiding it. And if you're hiding it, it's cheating. I want a taco now. Fucking A. I should have known running Lotta Taco Kisses that I would want a taco. Yeah, we'll still run Lotta. I almost wanted to run someone else. Fuck, that's why we were in here. I was trying to look at my fucking XP extravaganza. Scoped weapon. Oh, hey. I've actually done some damage with that. Oh, we're on 2 of 3 on that one. Oh, shit. Okay. We're on the 3rd one of this. I need to upgrade weapons to epic rarity. Okay, upgrade to purple. I don't think I'll be able to do that in one match. The uncommon and rare, I was most definitely able to do that in one match, because the upgrade from a green to a blue is only 100 of each materials. So if you have 400 of each material and you have 4 weapons, just boom, 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 done. To go to epic rarity, it's 150 of each. And that can be a little bit more daunting unless you kill someone that just, like, drops a shit ton of materials. Hey, we only have a little bit more driving to do. We'll get that quick little 25. Ooh, we should look at our quick challenges. Let me see what we got. Oh, well, that actually might happen. Deal damage with scope weapons, considering I have the XP extravaganza to do as well. All of those seem obtainable, except for the superpower elimination. I don't even really pick up superpowers, let alone eliminate somebody with them. I'm trying to decide if I want anything else for breakfast. I had 1 cup of cider, which that's only like 80 calories. I probably should eat a little something else before I go outside. So, I came across, I forget where, it was probably on Facebook, but, someone doing emojis where it's like, ah, like that face, like the ah, and I love taking this face and replacing the eyeballs with other things, like hearts. Oh, this one's like one of my favorite hearts to do. It's like a dripping heart. It looks so good with it, and it's like basically insinuating like love in your eyes or something like that. Like, oh, it just looks so cute, like dripping love, like you know. But I like doing it with other things. Like I just did it with tacos. Like I got tacos in my eyes. Oh, I had a really good weekend. You know, I didn't really get a lot of face-to-face social interaction, but I did get some pretty good social interaction via here Club Cottontale. Yesterday, I actually got to play some matches with my best duder. My legs seized up during it. I actually had to like stop everything and get up and stretch because my left leg completely seized and I had to stretch it out. So I'm glad that when I got up earlier to go pee, I took advantage and did a little stretch indeed. I swear, I feel like I've got to have been related to some, like, rhyming master, because I, for reals, am always rhyming, and sometimes I purposely do it, but majority of the time I ain't. Like, I'm not trying to be a random poet. Do I like poetry? Fuck yeah. I always get disappointed that I can never remember how to write a haiku. I always have to look it up because basically a haiku could be anything. It's a haiku is in the it's either the syllables or the characters. So I always forget if it's a certain amount of syllables or words. I think it's syllables, and it's something like 3, 5, 3 or some shit like that. Or 3, 5, 2. It's like something weird, and I always forget it. But let's be honest, poetry is an art medium that I don't use all that often. Okay, good. We're not too far from the circle. And there is an upgrade machine at Simpson Stacks. Let's make sure to harvest. I'm really excited for next Saturday. I'm hoping, like, I hate my brain sometimes, like, you know, your brains put expectations on things, but I'm trying not to have any sort of expectations whatsoever for next Saturday. No, fuck! But, like, it is a date, and I asked them on a date, and I'm pretty fucking excited for my date. Oh, Jesus! I thought they decided to not. But they, apparently, have some kind of vendetta. Fuck this motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like, seriously. He is one sweaty motherfucker. Oh my god, this motherfucker grabbed a boat and came after me, y'all. What the fuck is wrong with this motherfucker? Holy shit. Like, what the fuck? Like, apparently he doesn't like tacos. Because he has a vendetta over my fucking taco ass. Like, what? Like, what the actual fuck? You hear him, right? That's like some crazy ass shit. Like what? But that's just it. Fortnite, you have a lot of predators, and I'm the prey. Because you have the people who just are straight hunting people. Like that's his whole thing. Is he likes, I see a person, so I'm gonna go fucking kill the person. That is like some crazy ass shit. Fortnite loves me. Oh my god, there he is! And now we have another boat. Are you fucking kidding me? I don't even want to. Too many sweats for me. Now you guys can battle out. I can't believe that he straight up was just like, see that taco? I'm gonna kill that taco. He did. He killed the taco. But I gave him a literal run for his money. If that other person hadn't came up in that boat, I would have been okay. But I was just like, as soon as I heard the other boat, I'm like, oh. Well, I can officially say I got chased down in Fortnite. Never had that happen. I've been playing for fucking 3 years and never been chased down by someone, so not like that. Like, I've had someone follow me from, like, a house to house, but not like that. Like, they straight up were, like, found me in a house, I dropped down, thought that they were like, okay, they disappeared, but no, they still came after me, and then I hop in a boat, and then they hop in a boat. I'm just like, holy shit. Like, what a way to start the day, because that was our first match. What a crazy first match. Holy shit. I really want a taco now. I think I have some monies. I could walk to get tacos. Now I gotta think of where the nearest taco place is. Probably be better just to walk to, like, Fred Meyer's and buy taco stuff. A little bit of ground beef, a little bit of seasonings. Taco tacos. God, getting chased like that threw me off so intense. Oh man. Let's see, where should we go? Oh, Rainbow Rentals. Ah. Oh man, it's the 8th. My birthday's in just over a month. Oh man. I've never met anybody else who loves their birthday as much as I do. I've met only people who are just like, it's just another day, or I fucking hate my birthday, or yada yada yada, and I'm just like, fuck. I'm like, I'll enjoy your birthday for you. I'm like, your fiscal year just started, like, you made it another fucking year. That's something to be proud of. But I have, like, overexcitement for my birthday. Like, November is always my last full month as my previous year, so this is our last full month as 33. Gonna be 34 soon. I'm very, very excited. I just feel like that my next year is going to be probably one of the best years I've had. I already know it because this year has been rather fucking good, regardless of everything that has gone on. "2020 will definitely go down in history." Herstory. Yeah, I'm like hearing things. I still can't believe I dropped at my bungalow and some random motherfucker just happened to be there. Like, hi, bitch. How are the lurkers doing? New, old? If you're new, how you doing? Welcome to my club of cocktails. If you're returning, how moist are you today? I should probably pick that up. I am extremely moist today. It is a very, very good day. The brains, they're all over the place because, like, but not in a bad way. Like, I just have so much, I don't even know how to explain it. Having consistent conversation. Why do I feel like that was one of the same motherfuckers that killed me in the last one? Why do I feel like Anonymous 303 was the motherfucker who had me down in that boat? You guys, was it 303 or was it 313? Oh my god. Okay, okay. That's fun. That's super fun. Okay. It's Sunday morning. What is with it? Come on now. Holy Jeebus. Ayy. God damn. Oh man, there was a fucking ammo box on that. Always, 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 like that right there. Always, if there's something that you can search, search it. Because, especially if you're trying to, like, purposely just get XP, like, I am trying to get to level 190 before November 30th, you dig? Like, I wanted to play Sims today. Not even gonna fucking front. Like, I wanted to play Sims. This meeting was going to be Sims, and then I was like, bitch, you want that rainbow holographic She-Hulk? And I'm like, oh, yeah, I do. So I have to get to level 190 to get her, you know what I mean? And we're only like 130 something, so gotta play, be able to get that XP. Like, my best duder's already sitting at 150. I'm just like, ah, fuck. Like, I'm like, he's gonna get Rainbow She-Hulk before me, but that's okay. He plays a lot. Like, for me, I've been spending a lot of my downtime not even, like, well, for one, not hearing Club Cottontale, but not even playing video games. I've been watching a lot of RuPaul's Drag Race, or just, like, trying to motivate and keep myself mindful to do my stretches and stuff. Um, I'm in a weird place mentally. I'm always in a weird place mentally, but especially right now. Um, I'm trying to motivate myself to do more than the bare minimum stretches. Um, the other day, I actually did get some Just Dancing, and fuck, it was so good. But it's hard to get Just Dancing because I don't have the living room space to myself majority of the time. Like during the week, when Rainbow goes down for nap, her father is using the living room. And then when she's up from nap, awake, it is difficult to get my Just Dance on because I have a little human right at my ankles. Um, and then come evening time, the day has been long. I just want to relax, and it's like I need to be mindful, and I make that time for, um, you know, my fitness and just mindfulness of keeping my body in motion because I do have so many physical attributes that if I don't keep my body in motion, I very well will no longer have motion. Well, the lurkers took off. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I'm always curious to, why a person lurks, but they could be new, or maybe they just don't have time to chat, you know what I mean? Um, when I see a person watching me, though, I have to acknowledge it because I get a lot of wicked anxiety when it comes to a person just watching and not talking to me. Like, I truly don't understand, like why, you know what I mean? So, I actually am kind of glad that after I, uh, put up my lurker command and acknowledge them, they kind of took off, because now I have less anxiety. have enough wood. I'm gonna upgrade. Before I have to move, but I need to move soon. I don't have enough wood. Shit. That sucks. Ooh, there's some wood. I'm gonna risk it, because I'd rather upgrade this real quick and get some damage on my butthole. Because we need to do 4 of these to epic, so this is our first one. And hopefully we can find a vehicle. Hoping the gas station has one. Because if it doesn't, we're fucked. I'm honestly probably gonna die anyways. No car, fuck. Damn. Well, at least I gotta upgrade the one. Die gracefully in the storm, because I'm not gonna make it. I don't have any materials or med kits to be able to heal myself, so. Aww. I just got a dog snap from Wheels. Super cute. Super duper duper cute. He's a bubbers. Oh man, so you see the back bling, the Bobo back bling that guy was rocking? I got it. Like, I didn't earn it though. Like, I popped into Fortnite and I guess they gave it to everyone because I got both, excuse me, the, hammer smashy smash and, the Bobo backpack, which found to be immensely interesting. Ah, see, yes, level 134. Alright. Oh, hey. Beef Boss is in the store. I like my hot dog man, though, because it's just perfect. I love, like, literally, hot dogs and tacos are, like, my top favorite foods. So, I got my hot dog man, Mr. Brotley Bratson the Third. You can call him B-Rot. He's a rapper, kind of like, if you've ever watched Malibu Most Wanted, B-Rad. This is his wiener cousin. But, I love that I got a male hot dog and then a female taco. Eee, taco kisses. My taco flavored kisses. But I'll be right back because I have to pee. Cider apparently runs through your body real fucking quick. I think I'll use the restroom. We'll enjoy another bolio and then play some more matches before I decide to end because it's just after 9 a.m. for me. I will not be having this meeting into the afternoon, so I mean, I don't think I'll game for the next 3 hours, or not even just game, just kind of chill in Club Cottontail for the next 3 hours. But I could, who knows? But I'll be right back. Hmm. Hello and good morning. And welcome back. And like Amber, welcome back to our Club of Cottontales, where Cottontale is always moist. So, we are going to indulge ourselves in another bolio before playing a few more matches and eventually saying au revoir, ciao Cottontails. It is literally 9:10 a.m. here in the beautiful Pacific Northwest. I'm here in Washington, where it is seriously the most beautiful sunny day ever. It is chilly as a motherfucker, so I'm definitely going to wear my insulated yoga pants that I have. At least I'm pretty sure they're washed. Pretty sure I watch. I only have 2 yoga pants. I have 2 yoga pants and then 2 pairs of leggings. I need to get more yoga pants that have that insulated bit that my blue pair have, because it's so good for my knee. But put those on, put on a long sleeve, put up my hair, or potentially rebraid it. That's actually, I should probably take this out because my hair is all sorts of disheveled because I put my hair in a braid when I sleep. I just find that that's a lot better than when I don't. Like if I don't, I will have a lot more frizziness, because whenever you have colored hair like mine, you have to remember it was blonde beforehand, and blonde is the type of hair, like, it's very finicky, especially if you're not a traditional blonde. If you were a fake blonde like me, see, like, all these little hairs are very crispy, and this would be more, not as coiffed if I hadn't put it in a braid. I feel like whenever I put it in a braid, like, I could just take it down and then it's, pretty much good to go. I definitely feel like with straight bangs, my hair doesn't look good as down as much as it does in a ponytail, which is perfectly fine to me because for the most part, I don't really wear my hair down. Although it's pretty cute. I'm kind of living for this whole mood right now. Ah. I don't know, let's get a bolio loaded. I am going to put a little bit of my candy apple sugar wax on top of it. Cheers to anyone that's watching incognitally or lurking. We had some lurkers earlier, but as soon as I acknowledged them, they disappeared. um, but thank you regardless for them popping in and taking a moment. I want to get a picture of Lotta's eyelashes, so we need to get... There we go. Baby, I'm jealous of the pictures that I like. I know it ain't right. I'm jealous, jealous. The jealous tired. Oh man, I took this super cute picture of me and Mando. Mando is, well, that's Mando. Mando is my baby Yoda, Squishmallow. He is absolutely adorable and comfy as fuck. So he just sits like that, but that way, because sometimes I'll sleep with my head down here, but generally I sleep with it over there. And basically I have him behind my back for extra comfort, but also just like, I don't know, something about Squishmallows are just like extra comforting. Jealous. My first Squishmallow is Minty, and he's been cuddled so much, like he's very kind of like lumpy, because I've cuddled him so much. I actually had to fix him. I went through and did surgery on a bunch of the stuffed animals that had holes, so he has a little scar just like me. But I love Minty. He definitely gets cuddled sometimes still. And then after Minty, I got Finn, which they come with names. Like, they all have actual names, but I renamed mine. And then after Finn, I got, like, a fake Squishmallow. Like, Squishmallow is a brand, but you can get squishies that are very similar to them. They're just not the actual name brand Squishmallow. So I have Candy Corny, who's like that. But my next... because this was my most recent one, but before him, we got Rainbow, who is who I cuddle, like, this is who I cuddle every night, like, I'm snuggling this as I fall asleep. Minty was that before I got Rainbow, and he is Rainbow like Beau, like a bow. So I love him. Look at his fucking feet. So fucking cute. I love that he's an octopus, so he has 8 little tentacles. Minty's a bunny rabbit, so all he has is his little cottontail, but you can kind of see how like limp it is back there. That's because when I sleep, I would like put my fingers around it, and so it like pulled it away. Poor little Minty. He got cuddled a lot. I love him. But yeah, my Squishmallow. So I love that he has 8 little tentacles. So it's like hopefully I'm not just like cuddling one. I guess I'll know after like a year of having him if one of his tentacles are like extra pulled on. Because essentially, like when I'm sleeping, I'll just like put my hand around a tentacle. Whoa! So this is green and this is blue, but they're very like light. And I like this is showing up more blue where this is like a mint color, and this is like a really light blue, but it's showing up darker blue. How interesting. He actually shows up much vibrant. He's like a pastel rainbow, kinda. Like a vibrant pastel rainbow, but not this vibrant. So that's kind of cool that he shows up that vibrant. That's vibrancy. But yeah, you see how he has eyelashes, so you kind of like how Lotta, you would think eyelashes, it's a female. And she did have a girl's name, but I was just like, nah, he's my beau, my rainbow. And he's one of those dudes that have the extremely long eyelashes. And I'm a masterpiece. Dark. In your eyes, can be like a fire in the dark. We're like living art. It's me, like a tidal wave. Are you feeling me? Or is the music to blame? Is it love or is it art? Ooh, there we go. That's pretty good. I'm trying to position it in a way that I can hear my music, because since I'm not gaming, I don't need to have the headphone all the way on, but I don't want it to, like, mess with my glasses. Ooh, there we go. I have ear ability. Ear ability. I meant to say hear ability, but honestly, I feel like it's not technically wrong. Ear ability. Hold me close. Here we go, here we go. Like a tidal wave. Are you feeling me? Or is the music to blame? Is it love or is it heart? Body moving got me confusing. Whoa. Is it love or is it heart? Hard to believe that we're a masterpiece, but sometimes I tell in the dark who owns my heart. Alright, Jaded Rose is loaded to perfection. We got some Cinderella's Dream with some Cookie Monster. Cookie Monster. We got our Sativa, our Indica. I always do a 75-25 mix. 75 Sativa to 25% an Indica. Grind that shit up in this. Get it all finely particled, and then put it in Jaded Rose, and you can kind of peep the little bit of sugar wax on top. It is a hybrid, I believe, the candy apple. Yeah, it is a hybrid. Usually I will get an indica. I don't really get a sativa for my sugar wax, but really I'm going on the consistency of what it looks like. I want something that is going to be hard enough that it's not going to stick to the sides, but mushy enough that I can, you know, break into it without it, like, I've had some that are so hard that it just, like, chips off, and it's, like, flying, and it smokes weird on top of flour. That's definitely more, like, if it's too hard or too sticky, I feel like it's meant for a dab rig. That in-between, it's just right to be able to top onto bowls. So we got this delicious bowl ready and loaded to perfection. Cheers to anyone that happens to be toking with me. I hope everyone is having a phenomenal morning or day. It's literally 4:20 somewhere right this moment because it's 9:20 a.m. for me. So cheers and happy 4:20 somewhere. I am hoping that my period comes back because I don't know. I think it's a mixture of starting birth control again and then also being stressed. My period is quite a bit late. It's one of those moments like I thought about taking a pregnancy test. Usually when I have a late period, I do, but I haven't been sexually active in 2 months, and I did have 2 periods actually after the last time I had sex. So um, pregnancy is not a worry for me. I do think it's just you know, when you take birth control pills or any kind of contraceptive, it is going to affect your hormones, and then stress can also affect that. So I think between stress and starting a new contraceptive method only a few months ago is definitely what's causing my system to be a little wishy-washy. It's just the sort of thing, if I was to have sex, I'll just make sure to use a condom. Um, which, honestly, I always do. Usually with a new person, just because, like, I don't, I try not to put my body at risk like that, you know what I mean? Man. How are the closest thing, so can we fucking still be friends, though? Mama thirsty, so thirsty. I'm gonna check the content. Oh, yes, you just need me reading. When I run you down. When it's funny, you. I'm extremely tired of stupid fucks who don't understand something. So I did a post, which if you follow me and you're actually someone who pays attention to the content that I make, this post wouldn't make you fucking laugh. And if it did, you wouldn't fucking actually verbally laugh it towards me because you're respectful enough to know that that would probably trigger me and give me anxiety. But 2 hours ago, I put, methinks early morning content is a moist. So I put must, but whenever I come across words like must, most, that are close to the word moist, I change that. This is something very commonly known about me. So I put, you know, methinks early morning content is a must, but I put moist instead. I get it. It probably gives someone a chuckle, but if you, like I said, if you're actually someone who pays attention to my content, that wouldn't give you a chuckle. And if you did chuckle, you'd be like, okay, bitch, that made me chuckle. You know what I mean? Not just sit there and laugh like a fucking dumbass. So I'm like, you want to laugh at my post or content or the moisture I bring along with the universe. I meant to put I'll, which I'll change it, but it says I'll delete you every time. Hashtag no shame. We keep it. Hashtag moist. Seriously though, I'm sick and tired of people, wanting to add me, so I add them, and then they just act a motherfucking fool because they're not paying the fuck attention. You know what I mean? And I ain't got no time for that. Bakery, wanna make some more. Me to stay when I should go. Alright, perfect. Got everything. Should only have YouTube. Yep, YouTube, Spotify, and then, of course, my lovely ass bot. My night bot is working rather deliciously. I love that my timer, and I've thought about changing it, but honestly, I want that to constantly go up. But, our respect command, just be respectful. We may be a bunch of fuckers, but we're not bullies. In Club Kottontale, bunnies lie with wolves. Be kind to each other. We're all learning together. And it's just simply, I have my unique way of living, and other people do too, but here in my Club of Cocktails, this is a place where I'm going to come and be 100% me. You don't like it, there's the door, you don't got to come. But don't pop in here and try to act a fool and try to downgrade things or people for what we like or dislike or whatever. You know what I mean? If you want to, like, we're bunnies, if you want to be a wolf, you're going to lie peacefully with us, or you're going to get the fuck out, because you'll soon find out that you may be a wolf, but a cottontail can be way more ravenous. Ravenous. That word is good. I like that. Ravenous. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Alright, I want to try to get our quick challenges done. At least to Harvest Metal, deal SMG damage, and then Harvest Stone. We're so close to the harvesting one, especially the stone one. And then we do have our XP Extravaganza that I not 100% because I wasn't super paying attention when it came about, but usually Thursday is when Epic starts their fiscal week, so it is Sunday, so I would assume that we have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday to work on the week 1 of XP Extravaganza challenges. I'm currently on 2 of 3 of the scoped, which is crazy. 3 of 3, I got 3 more weapons to upgrade to Epic, and then 3 more rifts. I'm only on the first one of that. I feel like that's going to be kind of more of a hellacious one to get. But 20,000 XP each time you complete a thing, unless you do that single match shit, which I feel like you have to. I feel like the best way to do that is either get a chopper, but I feel like you would have to play with more than one person, preferably a squad, and you break up into 2 teams of 2. And then, like, one person with the other person takes half of the map and goes to, like, Craggy, Steamy, Coral, Doom, Stark Industries, Dirty, and then, like, either Retail or the Ruins, and then the other 2 teams get the other ones. And then, you convene together. I don't think there's any way that a single person could do it. I don't know if a person has, honestly. If there's a person that's done that by themselves, fucking brava, like for reals, because I personally don't think that you would be able to. I think with 2 people it'd be difficult, but I think that like 4 people is the way to do it. And you can't do it in Team Rumble because that like the first storm is so fast and it comes across so quick. You definitely have to do a regular match. Like I just feel like that's 50,000 XP I'm not getting, and I'm not worried about it, you know what I mean? I'll just get the XP elsewhere and playing. Like, for me, it is the 8th of November, so we have just over 20 days, like 22 days left of collecting XP. I'm at 134, so less than 60 levels. Gonna be hard. Let's say that, but I really want my Rainbow Holographic She-Hulk. Let's see. We're gonna get 25,000. We gotta do some more driving. Lazy Lake eliminations. Also, eliminate opponents by hitting them with a vehicle. That ain't happening. Also, I barely play with people. Like, the fucking heal your teammates with a bandaged bazooka. Ah, fuck, if I would have remembered last night, Ray would have helped me do that. I was just happy to fucking talk with him. I didn't even care if we played the game. I was just happy to chat with him. So, there was no way that was gonna get done, per se. Knock back opponents with shockwave grenades. Okay, that actually would be pretty easy. I just gotta pick up a shockwave grenade. Damn it. So 25,000 XP right there. The other ones I already know that I won't be getting. I mean, I would have to pick up the, I mean, if I get it, I've only gotten Storms and Black Panthers thing like once or twice, you know, and got the little bit that I have on that. The damage that's done was because I was playing with other people and they did it. That's definitely one that I won't be doing. I tried with Raymundo to get Iron Man a couple times, but I still can't believe I got him the one time. So, confidence. Ooh. It's going to be a great week. We're going to make sure it's a great week, and I'm hoping that I can keep up with my Just Dance. Like, I want to try to do it with Rainbow. You know, that will be slightly difficult, but even if I don't do it with her, like, definitely when, shit. No, see, I have to find the time. I either have to get up way earlier than she does, which I could do that, I guess. I mean, shit. That's one way to start your day with some Just Dance. Or doing it at nighttime, because, that gives me anxiety. I'd have to ask my roommate, aka my baby daddy, my, you know, sometime in the future ex-husband, I'd have to be like, hey, you know, can I use the living room during her nap? You know what I mean? And I would assume that he would, you know, just go hang out in his room or whatever. But I don't know. Oh, man. I want to get that in. Like, the day that I did it was easy peasy. I did it on Friday, which Fridays is mommy daughter day. So, you know, when she goes down for her nap, it's just me in the house. So I've, you know, all the time in the world and space to do what I need to do. But once a week is not proper. I need to be doing it every other day. So I think I might, if I can get up even just an hour, like, 'cause she gets up at 7, so if I can set an alarm for like 5:30 and get up at 6, and then from 6 to 7 do my Just Dance, I think that will be good. I think that will actually be really, really good. Gosh, my brain's just like, do we want to though? Like, because, like, for me, it just feels so much easier just do the bare minimum stretches that I need to do to keep me mobile. Because I have so much with, you know, like, I'm waiting on the paperwork so I can start filing, you know, a divorce. I am in, you know, in got my Social Security ball rolling. I had my physical appointment. I'm going to have a mental one on the 16th, which I'm so glad that I have not only Hosey Posey on the 14th, but I get to visit my sister Wolf on that day. Just 2 days before that appointment will be really good. Plus, I have a date that day. So I think just like that weekend is going to be so, next weekend is going to be so good. Regardless of how it goes, like, you know, me and this guy, we have really good chemistry and vibes through text message, but we can meet each other in person and not feel that on whatever way. I would just hope that he likes my blunt and honesty, so I'm hoping that, like, if he didn't feel it in IRL, just like if I wasn't, he would be able to tell me, because if I'm not feeling it, I will tell him. But I don't see that happening. Like, I don't know. It's been really nice. I like when you meet a new person, a new relationship starts, and you're an acquaintance, and then you just vibe really easy, and like a friendship is just like supernatural. But especially with like people on the dating app, like, and especially mine, I'm looking for my forever someone. So when I meet someone on there, it's not just for the intentions of being a friend. Like, I'm hoping that it will go more. You know what I mean? So we'll see. I think I'm very excited for next weekend. And that's something else I need to do is I want to get my Just Dance in, but if I can't have a visual for me to watch, because sometimes it's just easier to watch someone do something and you mimic them. That's why fitness videos are great, because sometimes when you're by yourself, it's hard to motivate yourself to do those things. But like right now, I'm pretty excited to put on, even though it looks stupid cold outside, I might have to put on both pairs of my yoga pants just because my knee, I have arthritis, so it is really cold outside, but there's ample amount of space outside for me to do stretch and yoga. There's not an ample amount of space here in my room, and the house right now is, Rainbow's with her dad. Realistically, every weekend, I would like to get away on Saturday or have someone over to where, like, I'm not just with myself, but preferably I like to get away from the house. That way he's in the house 100% with her, because I get a lot of time where it's just me and my daughter in the house, so I want her to have that with her dad as well. You know, just because people don't respect your values and your views doesn't mean that you should stop being who you are. So a lot of people go, why do you treat him so kindly when he doesn't do that to you? And I'm like, I'm not going to evolve who I am in a negative way because someone wants to be negative towards me. I'm going to continue to be the kind person that I am. So, it's for me, but it's also for them, when I get away from the house. So I'm very excited for next weekend because I'll be staying at my sister Wolf's house. I'm very excited to meet Mr. A. His name starts with an A. I'm like, I always feel like, I don't know. I feel like I worry that I'm gonna jinx myself, but that's just it. Is I have to remind myself that anything that's meant to be is gonna be regardless of what you say or do. You know what I mean? You have to be yourself. You know what I mean? And it can be really difficult when you have a bunch of other voices in your head pulling you to be something else. You know what I mean? And for me, I use a lot of mindfulness to kind of work with them. They're the Ambers as well. Like, they definitely have their own personalities and entities and names in some cases. Some of them do have their own names. But they're all me. You know what I mean? They're inside my brain. You know what I mean? So they're Ambers is how I like to look at it. That's why I say the Ambers or brains. When I say my brains, is that's what I'm talking about, is my DID. Um, and I like that I can say Ambers and most people think I'm just talking about me and my daughter. I'm here for that because we are the Ambers. I'm Amber Senior and she's Amber Junior and I'm here for it. I love that she's my little Missy Miss. We're both Amber Missy and I'm here for it. Like, no matter what our last names change to, we'll always be Amber M. Amber M Senior and Amber M Junior, my junior. My little junior. I love that her dad calls her junior. I call her Rainbow and Amber. Like, we both call her Amber. Like, that's like the stern. Well, actually, I don't think I've ever heard him call her Amber. Maybe once or twice, but usually he just calls her junior. But I like that. She gets called Rainbow and Junior a lot. I love that. She'll have, 3 names growing up that she can use. Her normal name, Amber. And I do, actually, she has a lot of things that she gets called. I mainly call her Rainbow, but I do call her Missy Miss, which is, derivative of her middle name. But, Amber, Rainbow, and Junior are the 3 main ones that she gets called. I would say Rainbow, Junior, Amber, really. Oh, she's so amazing. My beautiful Rainbow. Because I'm playing with a pretty cat. Pretty cat got sitting on my necktie. What's happening? You're not in the strap. Okay, 3 more to Epic. Thinking 1 more match, maybe 2. Maybe 2. Actually, probably 2. Do. And then I'm gonna finish watching the current season of RuPaul's Drag Race that I'm watching. I've never really watched them in order. On Hulu right now they have seasons 1 through 6, and then they do have some of the All-Star season. But anyways, I haven't really watched them, completely in order. I kind of just watch them. I kind of see which drag queens are in the season, and I watch it that way because I actually am not an individual who had regular television to be able to watch RuPaul's Drag Race just on a normal basis. The way that I came across a lot of the drag queens who were on that show was the internet, and what I found is a lot of them weren't the winners. I thought that was kind of interesting that the girls who were not the winners almost got more fame in some cases. Like, for example, Alaska Thunderfuck, Detox, Willem's a big one, but he had like a rap sheet before he even, before they were on the show. But it's just like I knew who these people were, and then when I saw them on the show, I was like, "Oh shit! Like that's Detox! Like that's so awesome!" And really, that's like, these are old episodes, and I just, unbeknownst to me, you know what? Discoteca, baby. But yeah, it is about 9:45 a.m., so good motherfucking morning from me to you. I hope everyone has a phenomenal week ahead. I'm sure for some of you it's already Monday, or you're watching this as posted content and it's like a random Friday for you or some shit. But for me it's Sunday, and, I am going to have a phenomenal Sunday. It's already been phenomenal. And it's not even 10 a.m. I'm an early riser. I've been up since about 6:30. But great morning thus far, and great day to be had. But this week, you guys, this week is going to be one of the greatest weeks in my history. That's for damn sure. Like, I just already know that it's going to be a really good week. For one, I'm going to be mindful for if, I try not to think about the negative feelings that might pop up, but unfortunately, I don't go more than a couple days without having, negative thoughts, and sometimes I don't even go a day without having it, you know what I mean? I just have to be mindful. I've had negative thoughts today, actually, but I'm doing real good, and I'm, not, for one, as soon as I had the thought, I let it go. I got chest pains right now talking about it, but it's nor here nor there. But the more mindful that we are, the easier it is. So I know that this week is going to be good, even if it has some fuckery, because I'm going to be mindful and make sure that it is good. But I have, like, for one, if I didn't have a date on Saturday, Saturday would already be really good because I'll have Hosey Posey. Hosey Posey therapy is always wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. And then I get to see my sister Wolf. She said yes to me staying the night, so I'm very excited for that. And really, it's not, I guess it wasn't her saying yes, it was her man saying yes, but I don't know. Like, maybe he gives me a facade when he's around me, but me and her fiance Matt actually have a pretty good rapport. We have a pretty good rapport with each other, so and he's even told me, he's like, "Oh, I'm always down for you to come over." He's like, "But Jen's not always down." Like, we've had discussions and everything, but I know my sister, and it doesn't hurt my feelings. It doesn't offend me. I want her to be okay with it. I want her to be comfortable having someone over. Cause, oh my gosh, damn it, I hate that I just almost killed myself. She's like me in that aspect that, like, I kind of need to make sure I'm in an okay place to be around people, regardless of who that person is. Um, so I'm very excited, and she's excited to see me. I hate whenever I see a gas can because I'm like, okay, don't hit it, don't hit it, don't hit it, and then I fucking hit it. Just like straight destroyed it. I just realized that it stopped the music. Fucking A. It straight desecrated it. Jesus fuck. I mean, I'm slightly more annoyed that A, I almost killed myself, but B, I wanted to harvest this, and now because it, got flamed, well, a bunch of them are super fucking damaged, and a bunch is just gone. That's crazy how much damage that did. That's intense. And it brings you down to 1 health. Luckily, I had minis and bandies. Thankfully. Go use that fire. Foist. I want to get these ammo. Gosh. Just absolutely crazy. Go heal ourselves up. Stupid gas cans. But at least it doesn't kill you. I mean, I was, in the proximity to get hit by it, and I didn't have any shields whatsoever, and it took me down to 1 health. So if I had had a shield, I wouldn't have gone down to 1 health, because my shield would have protected me a bit more. I was not wearing my minis at the time of the attack, so... a little bit more metal, let's see. If I was metal... where would I be? Not any more metal here. A little bit of metal over here. before that storm comes in, I am gonna go see if there's any metal in this house. Because I only need about 40 more, and then I can upgrade this to a purple. If I'm fast and diligent about this. Not that much metal in this house. Oh, there we go. There we go. Perfect. I guess I probably should have grabbed that jetpack, but, well. Not a big fan of the jetpacks. Ooh, we'll take that. Perfect, perfect. Upgrade this, and then just keep running. Oh. I can't take that to a purple. Thankfully, we got this. Shit. I was thinking that I could upgrade to a purple SMG, but I guess, yeah, that makes sense. They took that out only on special occasions. Do they bring it back? But usually there's a riff right over here, so I'm gonna see about that. Because, like, oh, damn, that is a sexy XP coin sitting on fucking Black Panther's tail. Yep. Come to mama. Yeah, yes. Okay, the sounds are very intense and daunting over here. Wakanda forever. Oh shit, I think there's a booby up in there. Oh, there is. Come to me, you booby booby. You're so beautiful. What do you have in me? In me? Wait, what? In you. Oh, 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 oh. Whoa, 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 whoa. What do we got here? What do we got here? Oh, I will take you. Thank you, thank you. Oh, there's another one. Hold up. I need SMG damage or I would have replaced it. Because I like the revolver, but I, for one, would like to have something else to, ah, damn it, potentially upgrade to a purple. Especially because I only need a little bit more. Okay, you need... Like, stop harvesting that. You don't need that. You need this. Perfect. And then I think we only have to do 2 more upgraded to it. Because it is endgame, there's only 7 other people. I'm gonna eat one of these. I should have went the other way. Damn it. We're fine. Definitely not finding materials. It was kind of like sacrificing, like, not gonna have any materials to really build with, but at least I was able to get my other upgrade for that XP. Oh, hey. Yeah. Whee! Only a few. Bam! Got all of them. This was up. Go pick up my little minis. Okay, I see some people up there. Definitely sad I don't have any materials, but I'm in the circle. Perfect. Oh boy. Okay, a little bit of, it's like a doom. Just like a fucking taco chick just chilling, like, So that's 2 of the 3, because there's 4 people, including myself. And he's building almost like he's, there's someone over there, but maybe not. Oh, okay, so yeah. So, one person is up over that way. I think I'm gonna go. Just so I can be more on my high ground. They're still battling it out over there, though, so there's only 2 people. Alright, well, Kimosabi just died. Alright, I think I saw them over that way. He boogie bombed me to death. Bravo on you. I should have realized that he was hiding in a bush. Using that loot as a bait. It worked, clearly. Oh man, I have to pee, so damn it. Fucking cider, man. And I also think I need to talk to a doctor just because I do think that I have to pee way more frequently, but I'll be right back. Well, okay. That moment when the pee. Okay, well. Let's see, where should I go? Where should I go? Where should I go? Fucking A. I had to pee really badly. As I was saying, I think that I need to talk to my doctor because you know the obviously I'm female, so the top thing was work your Kegel because when you that's what actually helps with your bladder. It can help with other things. Obviously, it just makes sense if you're tightening things in a certain region, it's going to help with other things. Um, but it's mainly to help with urination and more so the keeping you from urinating. It can tighten up that muscle and help your bladder because I have an issue with that. I mean, I peed myself just the other day, actually, because I didn't get to a bathroom in time. I ended up piddling myself. Happens to me quite often, so I definitely think I need to talk to a doctor. Talk to my doctor, rather. Oh, fucking A. Okay. So this is our second to last match. I want my last match to be a place where I get to drop where I want to go. Um, we did pretty good. We took second in that last match, so I can't believe that like he got me with the fucking loot stack like he was hiding in the fucking bush, and I even saw him go that way. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, lots of SMGs. Okay, we're not too far from the circle. Yeah, I think anyone that's incognitally watching, essentially a individual who's incognito watching is they're lurking. They're not talking or anything like that, and they don't even have a number showing up, but they're still watching. My sissy wolf does that a lot. I'm so excited to see her this weekend. I miss her. Taco flavor kisses. Oh shit, why didn't I pick up those minis? I'm like, what? I mean, we're pretty close to the circle, so I'm actually going to go ahead and load Jaded Rose real quick. Because after this match, I am going to do one more match, but that's going to be my last one. And then I'm just going to enjoy the rest of my Sunday. I have a few things planned. I think I want to get a Papa Murphy's pizza. And then I'm going to go outside, do some stretching while that's being made. And then definitely going to finish my RuPaul's Drag Race, write in my journal a bit. Maybe while Rainbow's down for her nap, I want to open up some of my stuff. I want to get all of my arts and crafts stuff out and organized. Because there's a few things that need to be replaced. I know I need some markers, and I think it's thick. I think I need the thick markers, but I'm not 100% sure. So I don't want to buy them, even though they're not expensive by any means. It's like $3 for what I want. I don't want to buy more when I already have perfectly good markers. You know what I mean? I know I don't need thin tip ones because I have I had gotten some thin tip ones that I haven't opened yet, and I know I haven't opened them yet. But I want to pull those out and get them, all situated with everything. Oh, hey, there's a person. I need SMG damage, so let's go and interact with the human being. Just a taco eating some bananas. Don't mind me. I think I got the SMG damage that I needed. Yeah, cool. I love the peaceful music that is on these islands. So mystical. Alright, let's see. I think in the ice cream shop. Well, maybe not. There's some builds over there. Oh yeah. I need a shit ton of metal. Let's go into this building and harvest some of its metal. Just need 150 and then upgrade, and well, I can't do the SMG, but any one of the things I can do, either the pump or my burst is what I'm gonna upgrade. But I think I need 2 more. I won't be able to get the other one in this one, but I will be able to get it in the next match. Oh shit, that boobie's still down there. Okay, well, I'll go get you in a moment. The storm is about to engulf on me, so I need to stop. Oh, it was up. It's the one upstairs. Salty Springs has one. I think I can get to it. It's like over here. That's the only shitty part, is like trying to remember sometimes where an upgrade machine is. Oh, I think it's over here in this garage area. Yes, 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 yes. Worth it. Plus I have a med pack to heals myself. And maybe I'll luck out and find a vehicle. Oh, that was the last one I needed. Oh my gosh. Oh. I didn't realize that was the last one I needed. I'm so happy. Yay. And now that I think of, I could have kept my minis and replaced the SMG because I got the damage I needed with it. There's a good secondary weapon, so yeah, harvest though, so I'm gonna go in this house and harvest everything. Ballsy, Amber. Getting close to that fucking gas can, man. I swear, I'm forever and a day almost killing myself with that thing. A lot of action, Salty. I ain't even trying to get at that. Ooh, XP coin. For only 4 other people saying what? Because I'm supposed to push people back with that. Fuck, it's in one of the trees. Let's see, which one are you in? You look like you're in this one. No, fuck. See? Damn it. I don't know nothing about who I am or what I've done. Oh shit. I'm like picking mushrooms and there's only one other person. Fucking A. Okay, well, pay attention. Be alert. I'm just like casually picking mushrooms. And I like look at the number and I realize that it's me and one other person. I Yeah. He's just like standing there ominously. Dude, that's 2 seconds in a row. What are the chances? This is gonna be our last match. Well, watch us take second a 3rd time in a row. That would be kind of redonk, actually. Game given name. Because, I mean, I call her Taco Favorite Kisses. But her name is Lada. A Lada Taco. Alright, cool. She's a la 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 taco. La 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 taco. I think I'm gonna go to Rainbow Rentals because they are amazing. But before that, Cheers, and conveniently it's 4:20 somewhere. Good motherfucking morning if you just happen to be tuning in. It's 10:20 a.m. for me, but that means it's 4:20 p.m. and potentially a.m. for other little motherfucking cocktails. Last match, last bowl. Hell yeah. And I don't have any more upgrades to do. Oh, kind of far from the circle. If we weren't so far from the circle, I would definitely be harvesting more, but I want to make sure to get all the boobies. Definitely need to do some harvesting, though. I don't want to be left without any materials. See what we have for our XP extravaganza. Yeah, I feel like, so we finished the upgrading one. This, I hadn't even been, like, conscientiously thinking about it, and it just been doing it, so that's cool. But, rifts, if we come across some rifts, we definitely want to use them bad boys. Because I think we only have until, end of Wednesday to get the XP for the XP extravaganza. I mean, really, I don't need that, because I do have the gun. Get that booby, and then get the fuck out of Dodge, because we have quite a bit of traveling to do. Not too far, but far enough. But regardless of what we take, this is our last match. For the meeting, I might play some more Fortnite today, just offline, not here in Club Cottontail. But the last two matches we took second, so I would definitely be quite tickled inside if we took second for a third time in a row. The first time they baited me, that was hilarious. And I even I knew they went that direction, but I wasn't even thinking about the fact that there was a giant bush right there, with a bunch of loot sitting outside of it. So I went for the loot, and they boogie bombed me. Death be with me. And then he got me with his Doom hands, and it was actually Doom, and then he sat in his chair and everything, so, I mean, I'm kind of here for that, the way I died the last time. Honestly, they're both really good, like, Boogie Bomb Ambush, and then Dr. Doomed me to death, like, I'm here for it. Okay, there's a person there. I'm not trying to interact with them, to be honest. Okay, apparently they want to interact. There we go. Cool. If I would have avoided her, I'm sure I could have taken something more than 36, but honestly, I don't wanna. I wanna finish this Bolio and then figure out if I can potentially get some Papa Murphy's or something else, figure out food, and then get my stretch on, and then just relax until I resume mermaid duties in about 6 hours. Um, if I wanted to, I could, still chill here in Club Cottontail, do a little stretch and things like that, but I just would rather oh, tactical. Cool. I would just rather enjoy the time with me, myself, and I, and, you know, texting with people, or hopefully, like, I always hope that someone's like, hey, you want to hang out? Because, like, my friend's only, like, a half-hour drive. Like, I could have a friend here before noon and we could hang out for a couple hours, you know what I mean? But it's a matter of them being available, and it's the sort of thing that I am the extrovert of my friends. All of my friends are introverts. So basically, I have to think of which friend I think would want to hang out, and then hit them up, you know what I mean? And hope that they're not busy. So, kind of a rough go. I basically have to make future plans with my friends. And even then, they may still not want to do it because, that's how introverts be. But thank you to anyone that has been chilling with me for the last little bit. I hope you have a phenomenal rest of your Sunday, if it's Sunday for you like it is me. I hope you have a phenomenal week. I have no idea how much content we'll be making. There's just so much going on IRL in my life that we don't have as much time for Club Cottontail, mentally or physically or just like in general. Um, so yeah, random content creator. Only the universe truly knows when I'm gonna come here in our Club of Cottontails and enjoy some me, myself, and I time. Hopefully, get to chat with other people. Uh, Enjoy a video game potentially, like we did today. So, until next time, and always be kind to yourself and everyone else. And we'll see you next time. Bye. Ooh.